Hi everyone, welcome. My name's Mindy, and I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel for a very long time. In fact, a couple years. And I've been really busy with personal things and never could find the time. But as I watch all these platforms in YouTube and Facebook, I see a lot of trolling, people being mean, stalking, and even terrorizing people. So I thought it's about time to go ahead and take the step in making a channel. And that's exactly what I want to do, is make a channel that's supporting. And I want to grow a little family that can support one another. Whether you meet somebody through this channel that lives near you or doesn't, you will always have somebody to turn to. And you will always have a group of people to stand by you and support you. And I'm hoping that I can accomplish this, because I believe a lot of people need somebody. I've been a single mom for many years, and I really had nobody to talk to but my children. And you won't talk to your children. Even though my kids are of age and grown now, there's things you don't want to talk to your children about. So now with my new partner, if I have an issue or a problem that I want to discuss with somebody, I really learned, one, not to really talk to my closest friends about it, and I don't want to go to my family, because as we know, that kind of makes the situation worse. I've also had other tragic things happen to me in my life that I didn't have support with, which I would like to someday get into it with my channel. If it grows, we can talk about it, discuss it, and I have no problem putting it out there, and I don't care what trolls have to say. I don't personally care if they want to make things up and twist up the things that I say and try to make me look bad, because I know who I am. My friends know who I am, and my family knows who I am. But again, some people don't always feel that way. They feel alone. And I want people who feel that way to join my channel. I would love to get to where I can do lives and be able to communicate with everyone. Again, I'm just right now trying to open the door to people who need the support. And I hope people start coming in and joining in, and let's take this fight together. We need to fight for each other and fight for one another, because there's just too much evil out there, too much anger out there, too much nosiness, too much, belittling and attacking. And it's time that we stop allowing this to go on. Whether we watch and report, or we take a stand, get a group, change some laws, something's got to be done. We cannot keep allowing people to be treated horribly or be attacked. I also was scared to get on here and try to do videos. And I want to give it up to, it's now the Ghost Daniel, his channel. I want to dedicate this to him, because he has given me the strength to go ahead and start my channel. I know a couple other videos that I've watched of people, but he's been my number one. I don't need to get all done up I don't need the perfect lighting. I don't need the perfect room. I just need a quiet place. And no matter where I have to make my videos to reach out to you, to be here for you, I will, as I'm doing right now. And if you don't want to talk on a platform, and if you don't want to talk on the channel, I will give you my email address. You can contact me, or my Facebook, and you can contact me personally. This channel is not about me. I will disclose stories of my trials and tribulations, but this channel is for you. Whoever needs to reach out, whoever needs help, whoever has had enough and has nobody else to turn to, or maybe just not the right people to turn to. I want people to know there is support out there. And I, for one, have no problem being anybody's support. Most of my life, I've been the person that people come to talk. I will listen. I will never judge. And I will do my best to help you figure out what your next best step is. So again, if you just need support, if you need a friend, if you're in an abusive situation, if you're being bullied, please contact me. Let's talk about it. Let's do something about it. So I really don't want to keep just talking about what we're going to do. I would love to see what we can do, and I'm going to leave this as my first video, just as a welcome in. Please join. Please subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button, and please hit the bell and get notifications. And if I get enough people, then I can go live and we can start chatting together, start supporting each other together. Again, the title says it all, support around the world. So no matter where you are in this world today, no matter what kind of problem you have, I would love you to join our little group and hopefully build it to a big group. That way everybody around the world can find some type of support. And someone, maybe you'll find a best friend, maybe you'll find a partner, maybe you'll just love being part of the group and chatting with everybody. I just want everybody to have somebody. And again, we will do whatever it takes to try to get some changes made, because the harassment and the bullying and going on the internet and searching people's private accounts and information and trying to make it public, especially when you don't know the whole story behind it. You know, people can take one thing that happens to somebody and make it into something much bigger when it's not. And it's nobody's business. Everybody has their faults. Everybody has problems in their lives or a situation in their life that may or may not be true, but it may have put them in a certain... Sorry, I don't know what happened. I somehow got cut off. But sometimes people are put into situations that aren't their fault, or somebody's just trying to get somebody in trouble and their name is given and they're not even really part of it, or something's been made up and they got to fight to prove that they're innocent. I seen this on another channel, and it's supposed to be an advocate channel, and it was horrible to watch. These girls on the channel were supposed to be this other girl's friend. And when she did something or actually had a different opinion than them, they decided to turn on her. And nobody has to agree with anybody. Everybody has the right to their own opinion. I don't understand where people think that if you have a different opinion, you deserve to be trolled, beat up, treated horribly, turned on. Those aren't really friends. But they turned on this girl. And then they brought something out that had happened to her because her name was on something of a family member's. And whatever the accusation might have been true, it might not have been true. But just because her name was on some type of property, they were trying to make her look like a horrible person. What kind of people do this? What kind of advocates do this? You will never see that on my channel. And you will never be judged. You have the right to have life happen to you and to be able to fight through it and have an outcome that justifies the ends to the mean. If you're wrong, you'll be punished. If you're not, you will. But that's nobody's business. That's your life. It's your life lesson. It's what you went through. It's what you've overcome. And that's nobody to go and dig in your past and bring back up and throw in your face. Especially when you're supposed to be somebody's friend. And that's one of the biggest things I have learned throughout my life is not to trust people. Because the people you think you can trust will stab you in the back in a heartbeat. And I want people in this group that are good, wholehearted people. And if you're not, I will block you. I will take you out of my group. Because this is a support group. This is a group where you have the right to be you. You have the right to have people care about you. You have the right to have people try to help you. You have the right to live a peaceful, respected, loving, caring life. And nobody has the right to take that away from you or make you feel bad or bully you or come after you for whatever stupid reason that they feel is okay, or because you have a different opinion or you have a disagreement. When you are a friend, you are supposed to be a friend. And you talk to your friends, even if it's something that your friend is doing that you don't like, you talk to them. You work it out. And at the end, you can come to, we both, disagree to agree. Or agree to disagree, sorry. You don't have to agree with each other. That doesn't mean you stop being friends. Oh, me and my daughter have a disagreement, so I don't want to be her mother anymore? Come on, what is wrong with people today? People have the right to feel the way they want to feel. And just because somebody else feels a different way doesn't give you a right to bully them, beat them up, talk horrible about them, spread rumors about them, attack them. And I'm going to keep saying that. And I know maybe it gets tiresome. But I just want everybody to really know what this channel is going to be about. I do not tolerate bullying. In fact, I've been that way since I was a child. And there's many people that went to school with me who still to this day know that's who I was then. And that's who I am now. And I've always stuck up for people who were being bullied. And I've always tried to help people fit in, become part of groups. Because I was a part of, every group. I was like a social butterfly. So I tried to get people just to let other people in. Just because they don't look the same, act the same, talk the same, walk the same. We're still all people. We should still all be able to be friends and kind to one another. And it really was a heart-touching moment when somebody looked me up on Facebook and reached out to me and reminded me of something I did for them in school, where I brought them into a group and helped them fit in to a group they wanted to belong to. And that really touched my heart. And because of people who know me, I won't go into too much detail, but it really did touch my heart that all these years later, that person still remembers that. So, again, let's make support around the world happen. Let's get our group growing and be there for one another, comfort one another, stand by one another, and take a step towards bringing some good back into this world. And platforms and internet and groups, and stop the bullying, stop the harassment. And we will talk about that more when my group starts growing. But I want to make this happen. It's something very important to me. It always has been, and it always will be. So please join, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's get at least a little group started so that we can start chatting. And again, whatever the support you need, we are there for you. And I personally will be there for you. So, under the video, in the links, I will leave contact information. If you join the group and you want to contact me one-on-one, I will absolutely have no problem talking to anybody. And I'm not perfect. I can't give you, 100% perfect advice, but I can be a friend who can give you some kind of advice. And the best advice that I can as a human being. Because that's all we are as human. And we need to help each other get through it and be there for one another. And I think everybody deserves to have somebody. And if you don't, or you just, again, don't feel comfortable with talking to certain people, you have an outreach. And then even if you just want to join to chat, that's great too, because the more supporters, the better our group will be. You can call and join and be part of the show as a supporter. So hopefully we can get the platform going, and I can have other people in here speaking with me and get a great support group going. There's nothing more I can ask of you or say, so I'm going to leave it at that, and hopefully you will hit the subscribe button and the alert button and start joining so we can get this group going. This is my first video, so of course it's not going to be perfect. And I'm human again, so nothing is perfect. And remember that. Whether it's you or me, none of us are perfect. And we don't have to be. We just have to be us and good people. So again, please subscribe, hit the alert. Let's get chatting. Let's get supporting. And let's get fighting for the good in this world. Thank you. I really care about all of you. Have a great day.